doing the live thing again, and I've got it. This is a different one, guys. Okay, so 99.9% of the time, you know my ethic, that I will only bring you something that I have tested, that I personally own and have bought, that I don't do, you know, freebies for views or whatever. But I got a little different one here because, like most of you, I struggle. I hate cleaning guns. I mean, it's just a reality of things. I hate cleaning guns. The only thing I hate cleaning more than my guns is cleaning my knives. Gotta be real. I have two friends in particular, my buddy Paul Carlson and my friend Maggie Mordaunt, who use Breakthrough. So we're here at the Breakthrough booth. I'm going to ask you, and we're going to talk to Dave about Breakthrough. He says, not that it's not magic ninja science, okay? It's not magic mystical, you know, delivered from the gods, but that it can help you and it can do what you need to do. But I'm going to ask you to call him out if he's full of it. And I'm going to try it, and if he's full of it, I'll call him out. So, Dave, tell us about what's going on with Breakthrough.
Appreciate it, John. Hi, guys. Welcome to Breakthrough Clean.
You're right on your mic there with your...
Sorry. Welcome to Breakthrough Clean. How's it going? Let's try this again. So, basic rundown of the products, you know, we were talking earlier. The product started off as a just solvent, which is this one right here. And the idea behind it is a solvent that actually works in the fact that it's pH neutral. It's not going to mess up any Cerakote, KG code, you know, hydrodip, any type of melanite. And it's not going to have any weird interactivity on your hands or anything else. You achieve that by using our main active ingredient, which is a carbon, petroleum-based hydrocarbon. So what you end up with is a refined product that was pushed through a distilling process over and over and over again, kind of like a fine coffee, right? And then you get a product that doesn't smell, no odor.
I love this, no joke. So, okay, here's my thing. I think organic-based products for solvents, and I don't think you can honestly get a product that will clean, lubricate, and protect. I think if you try to do all those, one of them's not going to be done. It's just the honest truth. So having a solvent, my problem with a petroleum-based solvent is my wife gets mad at me because I stink the house up. That's just the truth. And she kicks me out of the house in order to clean guns. Straight truth. Absolutely no odor. Just, I mean, literally none. And it's a petroleum-based product. Because of the distillation process, there's no stink.
So, on the heels of that, because of that process, all the harmful chemicals like chlorine, benzene, or the really other bad ones have been either pulled out completely or about less than 1 parts per million. So you end up with a strong base that works, and the other pluses to it, it's not going to freeze, it's not going to go bad. So let's say you're a dealer, you buy a whole bunch of it, it's not going to go bad on your shelves. It's going to be reusable, which you heard us, reusable, because it was originally designed for parts washers. So if you have parts washers with filtration systems, it works in that sense. It works in ultrasonic cleaners too.
So that's a good one for me. This will go in the ultrasonic cleaner. You guys know that I use an ultrasonic cleaner at home. Drop all my stuff in there, take the gun all apart, drop it in there. Why? Because I'm lazy and I hate cleaning guns. But if you go through bottles of this stuff, it's expensive, and then you go, gosh, I'm out however much this is, and it's not cheap. I mean, it can't be cheap. It's important to distill. But if you can filter it and reuse it, it makes it more affordable.
Here's another one for you. So parts washers, ultrasonic cleaners, maybe some folks don't have the facility for them, or you know they can be a little bit out of their price range. I create a baller on a budget, poor man's parts washer. I grab a Rubbermaid container and I throw it in there. I buy I know a guy at Breakthrough, so I get a 16-ounce bottle and I put it in there. I throw my bolts and carriers and small parts in there. I put the top on, I start shaking, so shake and bake action. Take the parts out, wipe them down, they're clean. Well, I just ruined all the solvent, right? Not the case. I grab the bottle again. I grab about 3 coffee ground filters and pour it back in. On average, customers have been coming back to us. They say they can do that 3-4 times.
Wow. Let's go.
And it's still active. It's still going to work. So you get your money's worth.
So good solvent, guns clean.
From what I know of, no other solvent can really do that. So because of the success of the solvent, people started saying, hey, look, we'd like to see a lubricant, and that's what you see here. We started with our Battle Warrior series, which is this little sucker right here. Now you're going to notice the approach for all the products is transparent, see-through, odorless, tasteless, and stainless. It's not going to stain any clothing, any tablecloths you have on the table. So we wanted something that we can control just like the solvent. We started with a synthetic base on the oils, and we didn't stop there. The same technology for the thinner oil goes all the way to the grease. It's hard to find out yet.
So you've got a synthetic oil for your protecting and your lubricating for most applications.
Yes.
Okay. If you're really running stuff hard, Like if you're that 5% of people that really beats the tar out of their guns because they're shooting them a ton, then you go to the
HP Pro.
HP Pro.
And it's also for folks like myself, funny enough, that hate cleaning. Go figure, right? The idea here, you clean once with our solvent, and you prep the surface, right?
Yep.
You put oil on top, one layer, let it sit, put another little layer over that, shoot, wipe down, reapply. Less time cleaning, more time shooting. Now, eventually, you're gonna have to clean. This stuff will get caked on over time.
It's gonna.
But it's a field expedient clean. Let's say you just did a training session, that's your CCW gun. You gotta put it back in the holster. Do you really wanna put it back grimy, dirty, full of body sweat, everything else? And so you wipe it down, you reapply.
Wipe it down a little bit, reapply, and rock and roll. And you also even have this in a grease format if you are, especially I know in a lot of armory level stuff, they want to put some grease on things, and your operating temperature points are like minus 75 and like plus 510 on that.
So they range. Because we had that synthetic base, we wanted to be able to control the output. That's when you know you're going to be able to produce a good product that you release into the market. So with the lightest oil that we have, which is designed for firearms, but it's used for everything, you know, even taking stickers off of windshields. Minus 90 to 417. Now the important thing about that, I want you folks to know, these numbers didn't come out of some meeting we had. Hey, you know what looks cool? ASTM gave us these numbers. The ASTM, you should look them up. They test everything from seatbelts to airbags to anything. These guys with lab coats and degrees that I'll never have, right? And I love lab coats. So the HP Pro is minus 65 to 507 for an oil, all right? And then the grease is 75 to 510.
I think if you're at negative 65 degrees, I don't want to shoot at negative 65 degrees.
You're going to be out there by yourself because I'm too tropical for that. I'll be the first one to tell you. You will not see me out there.
So this is probably as much as I would need, but you know, we got that. So, man, I think this is a good product. I'm going to try it, right?
And so this is what I would like to say, right? And I appreciate the platform and the opportunity to say this. We classify ourselves as the most evenly balanced product in the market. Why? Because we know there's a ton of different uses. We don't want to be niche, right? We want to offer you multiple services for your hard-earned cash. We like to earn the opportunity to get your business, right? So we will stand by that. And we want to hear feedback from you, all right? The solvent, the oils, the grease, we want to hear how that works for you.
So where's your Facebook page so they can find it, so they can call you out of its garbage?
So Breakthrough Clean on Facebook, and then on Instagram is at breakthrough_clean.
There you go. On the Institutes.
On the Institutes.
I kind of suck at Instagram, I gotta be honest with you. So
It's an interesting platform, and you know what? Folks on there have been really, really good to us. We've been around for about 2 years, and the growth that we experienced started off on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for that.
okay, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna take some. The cool part of coming to SHOT Show is, you know, they give you samples and stuff. So I'll take some of that. If you have some, you can get it at local dealers.
Yeah, so this last year has been a hard-fought year for us, but what we've achieved towards the end of the year is we're finally in two-step distribution. You can find us in RSR, Green Supply and Sports South, okay? Stay tuned. You're probably going to see us in a big box store very soon. We can't say anything yet. But obviously, a ton of online retailers like Midway USA, Optics Planet, Brownells, Mounting Solutions Plus, and through our website.
Got it. So that's the gun stuff. And like I said, there's one thing I hate cleaning more than my guns. It's cleaning my knives. So today I got to meet Jake, and if I gave him the time to show you his knives, you drool, and then you curse because you're like me and you probably can't afford a knife this nice. Okay, that's just the truth. Those of us who go, you know, like, you want $150 for a knife? And Jake goes, dude, I wish I could make a knife that cheap because they're so nice.
That's material cost.
That's material cost. So, but if you have a decent knife, whether that's a kitchen blade or a folding knife especially, I mean, you guys know that folding knife lives in your pocket. Your pocket is full of nasty, and you have to keep your knife up to par. And when you don't, you try to open it, it's gritty, it's filthy, it's nasty. So Jake, with Breakthrough, kind of worked on the knife. So why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, Jake Lebeck. So we decided to partner with Breakthrough Clean after coming to SHOT Show last year. We really saw a lot of what they were able to do with the firearms industry, and we saw a need in the knife industry to have an oil and a cleaning kit, maintenance kit I should say, that is knife centric. There's a lot of, you look around SHOT Show, you see thousands of gun maintenance kits and different stuff like that. And you know, Breakthrough comes through with a very unique product. They come through with something that is clean for your health, which is important. I mean, I'm a machinist, I deal with oil and nastiness all day long, in and out. I want something that if it's holding in my hands, wipe it off on my jeans, I'm done. I don't have to worry about
Most people, this is what men do, right? We don't wash our hands, just wipe it.
wipe it off.
You break carry on.
Yeah, right. It's clean. So
Save it up for that Ferrari, baby.
Seeing that need in the industry, it's you know, I really try to bring function before form and function follows form. So I coupled with Breakthrough. We spent a year after I was trying with it, living right out of it.
Those were.
I probably got 25 bottles of different oil on my desk saying, no, we need to adjust this, we need to adjust this, because unlike a firearm, a knife has different use, it's in a different environment all the time, and inherently it's running through some of the nastiest stuff. We get customers that are doing everything from running the gamut from military and law enforcement to farmers and other machinists and things like this. I'm constantly getting knives that, hey, you know, can you mind taking this apart, cleaning it for me? I am not fully comfortable with this. So we've got this maintenance kit, and long story short, we set this up, we developed this oil that lasts perfectly for a knife, because it needs to be a little bit thicker in a knife so that it lasts a little bit longer. You know, you're dealing with a lot of lint, a lot of garbage that gets into your pockets. The first thing that happens is when you're out working, I was bucking hay the other day, and you know, you're constantly just filling your pockets with hay as you're bucking a bale up. And it just gets into the knife and it just makes it cruddy, and it just, the action is terrible. So, you know, you get a good quality oil that sticks around from absorbing things like lint, hay, and grass, and dirt and stuff. It sticks around. Yeah, everyday stuff. So, you know, we develop things that are everyday useful. So we put together the maintenance kit. So quick look into here. Comes in a very nice nylon pouch. One of our patches. We've got the
Parts diagram.
probably should have put that on us so you can see it, but it has a breakdown of our way back knife model. It's exploded diagram. It gives you a really good idea of how it all goes together after you manage to take it apart.
And I love this because I gotta be real. Like several of my pocket knives, like I could get it apart.
Yeah, but putting it back together, you never know.
So I wouldn't. So having something that you have that's really cool.
Yeah, and it's nice. You know, we try to give something that gives them a really good idea. We do a lot of maintenance videos, maintenance and adjustment videos, show people how to do it, but having something sitting there as you're taking it apart that says, oh, this goes here, this goes here. You know, it's a 1, 2, 3 process, color by numbers. So we set that up. The kit comes with the pad, a microfiber cloth, a full Allen wrench set for all of our knives, plus a spot to put the knife. Flip it over, you've got a two-sided brush to scrub all that nastiness out of the inside of the knife. You have the solvent, which goes up, because you got to clean all that gunk after you're done. And then we have Formula 23 Breakthrough Oil. So we put this together.
So that oil, as opposed to the oil from knives,
A little thicker. Correct me if I'm wrong, we're about 80, 85 weight right now.
So an extra little nerd tip on that one is where I geek out. That was a first attempt for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're not familiar with the knife side, there's nano glue.
Yeah, nano
It's kind of like, it's very expensive. It's great stuff, but it's very expensive. It's in a very small bottle. It's not practical, right? And
not everybody's going to be able to want to put the shell off the cash for some oil like that.
so I mean, I get it. It works really good, but then you think about you guys, and you know, your money doesn't come easy, right?
Yeah.
You want to earn your business. So this was our first attempt working with Jake and creating a boundary lubricant as well by adding boron into the actual mixture.
Really helpful.
And if you can,
I'll elaborate on that. Realistically, at the end of the day, there's always going to be opportunity for the lubrication to evaporate or wear out or be absorbed by pocket or dirt or whatever. You need something that sticks around that gets you home. And if you're 25 miles up the side of a mountain, you need your pocket knife, and it's just nasty, you're just having a hard time with it, and it starts squeaking, and you're worried about the rust. You have something that sticks around. The boron nitrate is, if you guys are familiar, it's a nanoparticle. what it does is it is so small that it can actually drop into the small pores in the steel and the titanium and allows it to stick around. It kind of works like a ball bearing, just a nano ball bearing that sticks around and allows it to glide over. Adds just a little bit of extra lubrication after the oil itself is gone. Gets you back home. At the end of the day, you would just take some powder pour on and just throw it on your knife and expect it to lubricate. It wouldn't work. You need something to hold it. You need something to keep it there and allow it to drop in, of course, to work its way to the knife. And honestly, you're going to get a little bit of buildup of it over time of using it, and it's going to be even better as it gets along. So we have that in there, it makes a big difference.
And I think, most people in the defense industry,